supposed to be there at 7, so hopefully they let us in. Last night I went to bed. We went to bed around 11 and then got up at like 5:45, so not a whole lot of sleep. And then on top of that, I wasn't anxious or nervous really once I went to bed, although I had been very anxious the day before. I just was kind of anticipating having to get up really early, and so I didn't sleep very good last night. But it is what it is, and we are gonna go and have this baby. You excited? You nervous?
A little bit.
I'm a little nervous too, if I'm being 100% honest. It is so hot and humid right now, and it's only 7 o'clock in the morning. I left Emmy with my mom, and saying goodbye to her last night was kind of bittersweet. I don't know. I mean, it's not the being away from her or the fact that she's not gonna be an only child anymore. Like, that doesn't bother me. It was just, I was kind of like, I don't know, thinking if something happens, then I don't know. I didn't want to think about leaving her, so I kissed her good and said goodnight. She didn't really care, but so yeah, I mean, I can't really think of anything else to say right now. They're gonna hook me up to Pitocin hopefully pretty soon and get things going. But yeah, let's do this. Let's go have a baby. Hooked up. I have fancy bracelets, fancy IV. I've got a bag of fluids going, and Pitocin and antibiotics. So far I've had 2 contractions that were like good ones. They weren't painful, but they were like really, really strong. So the Pitocin's doing its thing. Got my ice chips. And now we are just settling in for the wild ride. Andrew got some things out of the car. He went and found himself some coffee. And yeah, we're just chilling right now. But we're excited. And I still can't believe that we're going to have a baby today. Like, what the heck? It is 9:25. I don't know how long I've had the Pitocin in for. An hour? 45 minutes. Time is kind of dragging already. I've had like maybe 5 contractions, and that's it. So it might take a little while for the Pitocin to kind of kick in and do its thing. But the doctor and the nurse said that I could just let them know when I want my epidural. So I guess I'll just wait until it starts getting pretty painful, and then I'm at 4 on Pitocin, and the highest you can go is 20.
Yes.
So I do have a ways to go. They started out slow and then they build. But I'm gonna give you guys a little room tour from the bed where I'm at, because I'm kind of hooked up to some stuff. Does this fold out to a bed? So this is gonna be Andrew's bed. That's baby's bag, Andrew's bag, baby daddy. Looking good over there. Our teeny tiny little TV. That's my bag over there. Peanut ball for after I get the epidural. Got my ice chips going. Actually ate them all. Nurse's chair. The monitors. There's my antlers.
You ready for a baby brother?
Okay.
Okay. What should we name him?
Baby.
Baby? All right.
How are you feeling?
Good. Nothing's really happening yet. I'm all hooked up to the Pitocin and everything, but nothing yet.
Mama's in the hospital. She could have a baby, bring you home a baby brother. Supposed to open the door.
Oh, sweetie.
The baby's not here yet, okay?
You can open the door tomorrow.
Yeah.
8. Ooh. So I'm at an 8 on Pitocin. Contractions are pretty consistent and get stronger by the minute. And every time I have a contraction, I feel like I have to pee. So I keep getting up to pee. But these little monitors are so cool. They're still monitoring baby. And I'm not hooked up, which is nice. Here's me in all my last bump of glory. Alright, I'm getting back in bed. It is, what time is it? 11, almost 11:15, and I decided to get off the bed and onto the birthing ball because the contractions are starting to get painful. They're still not like unbearable, but they've gone from the tight feeling to now they're kind of painful. So I wanted to switch it up and like just sit in a different position because soon I'll be getting my epidural and I'll be laying in bed until I have the baby. So what is my Pitocin at?
16.
Pitocin's at 16 and my contractions are coming like every 2.5 minutes. So that's the update. Oh, and my mom is coming. She should be here around 12, so that'll be nice to have like somebody to talk to. Also, I'm so hungry. I think that and like the feeling hungry and the fact that every time you have a contraction, it feels like you have to pee are the two worst things going on right now. It's 11:36. They just broke my water, and I cried for no reason. But it was not a pleasant experience. And then she said, like, she was kind of in a hurry to get things moving because she said that as soon as she broke my water, what did she say? My cervix like opened up, and she said that we need to get things moving and get my epidural because I'm about to get really uncomfortable and things are going to start moving quickly. So I'm glad that we told my mom to come at 12. Mm-hmm. My mom wanted to be here for the birth, so yep, 11:36. Water is officially broken, and my back's all wet. It's fun. But my contractions have definitely picked up since she broke my water. I've had like 2 really painful ones, so hopefully they can get my epidural soon. She kind of said that she wishes she would have waited. The doctor wishes she would have waited till after I guess they'd scheduled have another contraction. Hold on. The doctor said that she kind of wished that she had waited till we had the epidural like lined up before she broke my water, because I guess I don't know, things are gonna start getting painful and things are gonna start moving quickly, which is good. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Are you?
Yeah.
I can tell. I feel like you're more nervous than I am. Are you? Are you more nervous this time than you were with Emerson? Yeah. Just because you kind of know what to expect a little bit? Yeah, I can see it on your face. You're doing good though. You're still my rock. Just got my epidural and I cried like a baby through the whole thing. It really was not that bad. It just was kind of scary because I don't remember getting it with Emerson, just because I was in and out of like being awake and asleep with Emerson because of some medicine I had taken. So like this was kind of my first time getting an epidural, and I don't know, it just was really freaky to me, and my coping mechanism with like stress is kind of just to cry and let it out that way. So I cried through the whole thing, but it really was not that bad. Andrew asked me to like describe how it felt, and I can't, just because it was like, it's weird because it's in your spine, so it's hard to describe. It's not painful, it's just kind of like a shoot of pressure. But anyways, I'm starting to get nice and numb. I have to lay like this for 30 minutes. Probably should have updated you guys when I'm sitting up. That would have been a more flattering angle, but hey, this is real life right now. Andrew's been such a trooper. Such a trooper. He held my hand, and he's the best person to have if you're gonna have to go through this and go through labor, because he's so calm. But yeah, hopefully things will get moving along here really quickly. I just had a contraction, felt the pressure of it, but did not feel the pain, so that's what I'm talking about. I'll update you guys as things happen. So apparently I'm at a 10. It feels like he's gonna fall out. So they're getting everything all set up, and we are about to have a baby. Dada's holding baby boy for the first time. Just got all his weight and what else? Length and footprints, and then a shot, and then his eye stuff. He was not too happy about it.
No.
Sweet. I know I'm looking really good here. I just cried all my makeup off, but we are doing really good. We did skin to skin for a really long time, and he nursed really well. He latched right away, which is awesome. I will give you the full like story of how how delivery went a little bit later tonight. I'm kind of tired, but things are going really well right now. We are still in the delivery room, and we will be moved to postpartum here pretty soon. So we're just kind of hanging out. I feel no pain right now, which is really good, but we shall see. I'm also still kind of really numb. Like, I can't move my legs all the way yet, so we'll just wait till until I can start feeling things again to see if I'm gonna be in pain. But we're happy. You happy, Dada?
Mm-hmm.
You happy, Mimi?
Oh, I'm very happy, yes.
Andrew's doing skin to skin for the first time with baby boy. I think he hates it. Gosh, that is the sweetest thing I've ever seen. I love it. We are still in the labor and delivery room, and they're supposed to move us to postpartum, but I don't know if we're gonna, I don't know if we're going to tonight. They're just waiting for a room to open up, so I'm not sure, but I mean, we have a kind of big room, so if we did end up staying here, it'd be fine. But I'm feeling so much better this pregnancy, oh, I can't say that anymore. Feeling so much better this postpartum than I did with Emerson. I just feel like I can move a whole lot better. I haven't told you guys yet, but I did tear, and in a very inconvenient spot. So far it's not that painful, but the doctor said that it's gonna be ended up being pretty painful. So other than that though, I don't know, I just still feel a lot less sore down there than I did with Emmy, which is great. So I'm able to get up and move around. They are probably gonna make us stay for 48 hours, which I'm ready to go home now. Let's go. We are doing so well. We haven't had a whole lot of visitors yet. My mom was here for the actual birth, and then Andrew's mom's gonna come in a few minutes and see him for the first time. But just a super chill first day. I had totally meant to end this before I took my makeup off and put my glasses on, but I forgot. So real life. But I don't even know what we have talked about today, what you saw today. I will be doing a labor and delivery story where I sit down and just like tell you everything that happened. But for now, it was a crazy like whirlwind, and it all happened really fast, much faster than I expected it. It is, what time is it? Like 11:30 maybe at night, and maybe later than that, maybe midnight. But this time last pregnancy, we didn't even have a baby. We went in to be induced at 7 o'clock in the morning like we did today, but Emmy wasn't born until 6:30 the next morning, so we were still like laboring. So this is kind of weird to like already have had a baby for a while, but I love it so much. He's the sweetest thing. He has just slept pretty much all day. We had our first poopy diaper and our first wet diaper, and I'll tell you guys a little bit about that tomorrow. But for now, he's eating pretty good, and he's doing a little skin to skin with Dad. I think that's our favorite part, is doing skin to skin with him. We just appreciate this newborn stage so much more than we did with Emerson, because we were so overwhelmed at first with Emmy, but this time we just are cherishing every moment. But thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for following us along on this whole pregnancy journey, and then now being excited with us to have baby boy. Thank you guys so much. Your comments on Instagram really got me through the day and are just so fun to read. Tonight I'm like still trying to go through them, so thank you guys for your support. Like this video, subscribe if you want to, so you don't miss any of the newborn videos coming out soon. And yeah, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.